we're gonna go with some World Series predictions and or playoff predictions at least. I mean, who do you think is gonna win each division? Where do you see this going? So NL East and Mets faith. We'll start there because Mets,
Okay.
Phillies, all the teams that this area kind of likes.
Well, you and I like the Mets.
They're not gonna win. I think it's gonna be the Braves or the Nationals. Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, the bottom from right now they're currently in last place.
Yeah, well, no
from the
surprise
bottom of my heart, I really hope that they win.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have to agree with you and say probably Atlanta.
Okay, and then who do you got for? Let's go the AL East. We'll just skip. We'll go by.
I don't know. AL East is tough because you never know.
Yeah, I like the Red Sox again. Came out of nowhere last year.
But they're like all 5 teams are always competitive. At least, like, even the Blue Jays are competitive to the end a little
absolutely.
bit.
I mean, I think Jeter's last year, I think they're gonna snag a wild card, maybe like 88, 89 wins. Maybe play that 1-game playoff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually.
Because the last year they came close. They're always competitive. They're always close. A bad year for the Mets. A bad year for the Yankees is like a good year for the Mets. The Mets win 80-some wins. I mean, that's a great year. The Yankees win 80, 85, 86 wins, even more. That's a bad year. If they don't hit 90, that's a bad year for the Yankees. And it doesn't cut it in the AL. I mean, honestly, there have been teams that squeaked in, like the Cardinals have squeaked in with like 82 wins, 83 wins. But the AL is a little bit tougher at times.
It is, especially the AL East. The Tampa's always good.
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the standings right now. Boston's is currently in last, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Because even Miami's in first in the NL East.
Right.
So, I don't think
I like the A's. I mean, I don't want to skip over to the West just yet, but
did they win the division last year?
I believe so. I think they beat out the Rangers, right?
Yeah, the Rangers did they make the wild card? The Rangers, or did they not make the playoffs at all?
I think they lost in the 1-game playoff. Because the A's and the Rangers played against each other, right? And then they knocked into that 1-game playoff.
Who won the division then?
I think the A's won the division.
So why? Oh yeah, they had a 1-game playoff. Yeah,
right, and then the
the
Angels are trying to bounce back this year. They are so good on paper, but when it comes to the games,
it shows like big contracts.
Yeah, big contracts, man. I mean, Pujols and now Cabrera and Cano. It's gonna fall apart after 2 years, 3 years. I mean,
I don't know about Cabrera. Cabrera's.
But
the greatest player of our time.
We could have said that about Pujols though 2 years ago, and he would have.
Actually, we did say it. Everyone said it about Pujols.
And even Cano. Cano's gonna fall apart, man, in like 2 years.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Cano. I think Cabrera is different from the rest of them, though.
Yeah, I mean, but we'll see. I mean, that's what they said about A-Rod. That's what they said about all of them. The only guy I would have given that contract to is Trout, and Trout got 6 years, $144 million. And
but he's so young. I think 6 years is fair. From how old is he? 22.
22, yeah. So he'll get another update.
That's a good deal.
At 28 around there.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, and but he's the only guy who would have gave like 10 years or whatever. I think they gave Braun like 10+ years, and like Mauer. Those.
Those are. I mean,
if you're